In this video, we're trying to make our MST RMX 4 a little bit faster, a little bit more agile, a little bit more nimble with some titanium screws to cut some weight out of the chassis. If you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Troy. This is RoadsideRC. You'll tend to find me bashing or crawling or drifting or racing, plus doing product review videos and how-tos. Step one is we need to get a baseline weight of where this car is before we go through all this. Baseline weight here, 1,227 total grams, 65% of that, which is 793 over the rear wheels. We're going to be looking at just how much of that can these small little titanium screws help us drop off this RMX 4. Love it that Yaw Racing gives us this whole kit that's just literally made for the chassis. A lot of the times with previous chassis I've had to piece something together, but not this time. Has a little carrying box, which is going to be convenient, and a bag comes with 3 different bags of screws. It looks like in there and maybe in there. So these are all countersunk screws of various lengths. These look like they're almost all the same length in this bag. These are all button head screws of various lengths. So good way to keep them separated out that way. Probably not going to dump them in the screw tray just at first. I think I'm going to open up these cap screws and get them kind of separated out here on my RC screw catcher. Probably going to leave all these in the bag. I'm going to start with the bottom of the chassis because that is where it can make it look fancy. And this is where I'll give you a tip here. As you take these screws out, and this is an example of the 6 here holding this chassis in, you just take one out at a time, grab your new screw, and put it right back in. And you'll be surprised for how much of the chassis and stuff you can do this way and not cause yourself any problems. Another thing to consider is it's probably not going to do all the screws on the car. And what I mean by that is there's some easy ones to do, like these up here on the center chassis brace that are a super no-brainer. But you know there's some screws down here in the middle of the steering rack, in the middle of this gearbox, that you know what? Probably not gonna worry about tearing the whole car down to get to those. So there's gonna be those few that are left over that, yeah, you're just not gonna touch, and that's okay. Another example here is this center brace. These didn't exist from the factory because this is the Bingo RC chassis for this car. So this kit is not going to have those screws in it. Another thing you may want to consider is also these titanium screws are kind of a weak titanium. I don't really know what alloy they are. They're not as strong as the steel screws that came with the car. So there's a few places that I'm purposely leaving them in here. The motor mount screws, the spur gear screw, the motor mount screws back here that tell us the orientation of the motor, all of those as an example, completely staying with the steel screws. All right, it's been, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes or an hour of me just tinkering with this, and I've turned a large pile of titanium screws into a large pile of steel screws. And the car looks even fancier now with all of its shiny hardware all through it, front, back. And you know, again, basically I didn't take anything apart, and I'm wondering where all these longer screws go. I have to think back through the kit. I guess a lot of them are in the transmission and I'm just not digging in that deep. So I left some potential here on the workbench because there's still a bunch of longer screws that have not been used, but I'm okay with that. Maybe, you know, at some point when I have the transmission apart or whatever, I'll dig into it and life is good. So now we need to get this back on the scales and see, did we actually make an appreciable difference versus our baseline? And here we are afterwards, 12-12. Wait a second. If I do the math, we just took 1%. 1%. It took 15, 16, I think it was 16 grams of weight we just took off the car. It's 1% of the weight. That's like nothing. I just did absolutely nothing to this car. Which is really intriguing because I've done this to multiple drift cars. And my guess would have been in that 30, 40 to 50 gram difference. I'd have to go back and look at some of my previous videos. This was worth it before. If you are building this car and you want all the fancy titanium from the beginning, then grab this kit while you're building it. There's a lot of big screws that I left still in that chassis. I bet there's a whole nother like 10 grams left in that chassis with those big screws that I did not change out. So maybe I'll do that sometime in the future. So as you're building the car, it's a super convenient time to go ahead and do this. And this kit was super cheap. I forget how much it is. I'll have it pop up right here since I can't remember. But it was definitely not a very expensive kit to get. It came with every screw that we needed and then some here for today. So I think if you're building the kit, go ahead and grab it while you're at it and do it ahead of time, and you're not gonna regret it later. Once the kit's built, if it's really only this 16 gram difference, that's not a lot at all. I didn't really do a whole lot today. It looks a little fancier, looks a little blingier. We're not going to notice a 1% difference in weight at all. On that bombshell, we're going to end. If you do want these parts, they will be down in the video description. If you want to see some things that I've done with this RMX4 that's maybe slightly more useful than 1% weight drop, that'll be a whole RMX4 playlist popping up over here to your right. And I hope to see you in one of those videos. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.